Hello, welcome Virgo to your monthly forecast. This is for the November 2018 and this is for Virgo. I am Natalie and this is my channel, Natalie Collins Intuitive Medium. You can also find me on Facebook, Natalie Collins Intuitive Medium. You can find me through email, nataliecollinsmedium@outlook.com. You can find me on Instagram, Natalie Collins Medium, and you can comment below. So I'm here, this is my first set of monthly forecasts. It's something that I'm going to be doing regularly, every month of course. Come join me on my channel, do subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of new content. I do post daily cards for guidance, a single daily card which may help you in your day. I also record week ahead card spreads. This is both for Facebook, which is done written, and here on YouTube on my channel you will find the week ahead cards. They are always on a Sunday, usually by 9 AM UK time. So Virgo, let's get started on your month. For the month of November, the overall theme is looking at understanding that we can't change the past. What has happened and it is there to be seen, but it's not to be sat with. Regret can do many things to a person, but I firmly believe the only things that we should regret in life are the things that we do not do. So I do know that throughout the month of November there are going to be pangs of regret on situations and how they unfolded. Your job, Virgo, is to understand that you can't change anything that has been. All you can do is continue to move forwards. Now, for some of you, your anxiety will have been really, really high over the past 3 months. I need to go back to July. Something spurred that anxiety to creep up. This month, it's all about understanding that if we believe in ourselves, if we see ourselves doing well, then we will. The universe will provide. So be aware of that and consciously check in with yourself every now and again to see where your thoughts are and where your mind is at in that moment. I can also say that mindfulness will be quite helpful for you at the moment as you go through your days. I need to say that from the 13th of November, you are going to be seeing the rainbow after the storm. So if there is something that is really playing on your mind or unfolding in your life, just understand that by the 13th, 14th of November, there's going to be some lightening of that situation, whether that's through revelations or resolution of the situation or circumstance in hand. It will be there for you to pick up. I need to talk about the 21st to the 24th. There are going to be quite a few different opportunities. Doors are opening for you. Your job is to walk through them unapologetically and grab what is yours. What placement in this world is yours? So be aware of that in case that is something to do with work, opportunities to go up in the career ladder, possibly. But I also do feel like this is a new level of understanding. This is you breaking free. This is you coming out of your shell, evolving, if you like. I do need to say that the month of November also is a time for you to look at where your passion has gone. Now, Virgo, you have been quite lackluster in the past few months. Your passion is still inside of you. You have just quietened that flame. You do need to fan that flame. You do need to sit with yourself, have a word with yourself and ask yourself why you are not following your passions. Now, we can all make excuses on why we do not follow our passions. We can all find a reason not to do it, but actually now is the time to look at what your excuses are as to why you are not moving forward with what drives you. And passions can come in many forms. This could be hobbies, this could be work related. It doesn't matter where your passion sits. What matters is that you put your heart's desire into action. The only person that is going to regret this if you do not do it is yourself later on down the line. Now, when I talk about regret, I need to talk about unsaid words between people before they parted ways. Often we can feel that we haven't said all that we need to, either when somebody passes back to the spirit world or when there's a split in communication and a divide. This does feel like family in particular. Now, some of you can be quite hot-headed when you are put under pressure. That is not a problem, but I do feel like maybe you didn't say what you really wanted to, and that is actually a blessing, because in that moment I think you may very well have fanned the flames of not very niceness. So do understand that you can't change anything that already has been. All you can control are your reactions, your actions from now on in. Why do I need to talk about the 15th of November? Let me find out. I need to talk about incoming post, through the post. Some sort of letter, parcel is coming around about the middle of November. This does feel like it links into those opportunities that are coming up for you. Now, for some of you, you are going to find November quite tough, because that regret and that sitting in that space is going to bring up some past stuff, and you may find that quite painful. Just because it's painful doesn't mean you don't need to work through it, or you shouldn't work through it, because the sooner that you do that, the sooner that you see that all you can do is move forwards with all that you know now and do the best you can in that moment, the sooner you're going to get back on track. Now, for some of you, you may have lost your job recently, and that is causing disarray within the home and your mind. Those opportunities are coming back round, so be aware of that, but don't be afraid to just sit for a bit with yourself. My cat wants to have a say too. So just be aware of that. I do feel that there's going to be there's going to be a lift in your mood after the first week of November, and I do feel that has a direct link to looking at these past regrets, past hurts. So if you can do that, or if the opportunity arises through a situation that comes up, have a chance to look through all that you can in that spot, painful or not, and then know that you can move forwards from this. Okay. So there is also some words that need to be spoken by you to loved ones, and this is like, I need a bit of a hand right now. So Virgo, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to say you need a hand. There is nothing wrong with needing help. There is nothing wrong with asking for some support when we need it, and this is your month to ask. But that is for you to do, no one else. You must reach out if you need to. Okay, for some of you, I do feel like you are quite ungrounded in general. This month is no different in that situation, so do check in with yourself and check that you are fully grounded, connected to Mother Earth, so that you're not feeling discombobulated or airy or flighty in your head, and you are able to make those firm decisions that you need to make. Now, when we talk about believing in yourself, that is something you very much need to do, and it's something that you haven't done for quite a while. So you may feel, oh, I can't possibly do that because then I'm being egotistical. No, you need to believe in yourself to get yourself back up from where you've landed. It was quite a bumpy ride back in July, August time, and now you're ready to move forwards, but you must understand that you need to believe in yourself in order to do that. The power of the mind is quite a fascinating thing. When we truly believe that we are in the moment and we are already living all that we wish to come to us, it's interesting to find that those things usually happen. So go out and tell the universe you are ready to step forward. You're ready to step through these doors that you are needing, wanting, and are aligned to. Now, for some of you, I do feel like there is going to be a little period of time where you may go away, like a 3-day break. It doesn't need to be expensive, but it's also to do with clearing the mind. It's like a fresh start. You come back feeling renewed. So do take the opportunity if you can. It doesn't need to be expensive, as I've said. You can just disappear out of your town to another town or down the coast, but it is very clearing for you. For some of you, you may have been seeing a counsellor for some time. Keep that up. There has been a little bit of doubt going on around that, but do keep that up. And I also need to tell you that the only person that's hard on you, or as hard on you as you are being, is you. You have so many people around you, Virgo, that love you. You have so many people that want to see you do well, and it's painful for them to see you in this space. So if that's you, Virgo, and you're watching this, do say, I'm struggling. Let those people know that you're aware, that they care for you. Like anything, we can't be responsible for anyone else's stuff, but we can help when we are asked to. So do let other people in. Do let other people in. I do feel very much as though there's going to be a period of time in the second week of November where you may feel like you need to go through your possessions. You may feel the need to clear or purge through your physical items. Do not be afraid of that. That is just, again, raising vibration. That is you clearing your physical space in order to clear your emotional space, and which in turn leads to your spiritual space. So do take up on that offer. Don't be surprised if you go through your things and you're feeling quite ruthless, more than normal. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Do make sure, if you can, to donate or give your things to people that are also going to need them, because just because they no longer serve a purpose for you doesn't mean they are not going to serve a purpose for somebody else. So the overall theme of your month, Virgo, of November, is coming to the understand that you know that you cannot change anything that's happened in the past. Regret is something that just eats you up inside, and it can come back and bite you on the butt. We don't need that in our lives. So understanding that we can't change the past, believing in yourself, seeing that you're going to do well, believing that, and it's going to happen. Being aware of new opportunities that are going to come through once you've done your work on those things that you're feeling a little bit nostalgic on in the past, understanding that that's going to step forwards, but you need to clear that space in order to do so. And oh my goodness, Virgo, find your passion. Get it back off the shelf, dust it off, and get on with it. So much love. Thank you for letting me read for you, Virgo. I really appreciate your support. Do subscribe, hit the bell icon if you will. Do find me on Facebook, email me, book me for a reading. There we go, I've said it all. Thank you so much, and ciao for now.